Jack put a pile of teeth under his pillow. The next day, every single tooth had turned into cash. He was over the moon. Just yesterday, when Jack saw his roommate lose a tooth, he immediately told him, "Put it under your pillow. The tooth fairy will take it and leave you money." Half skeptical, his roommate did as told. To his surprise, the next day, he actually found a banknote. Jack was stunned. He couldn't believe the story he had just made up had turned out to be true. In an instant, a brilliant idea hit him. He bought a bunch of fake teeth and put them all under his pillow. At midnight, the tooth fairy really showed up and took all the teeth. The next morning, Jack opened his eyes to see a mountain of money on his bed. Overjoyed, he almost screamed until he pulled out a counterfeit detector. The machine kept repeating one phrase: counterfeit. This bill is counterfeit. Jack was furious. To get back at the tooth fairy, he punched out one of his real teeth and put it under his pillow. That night, the fairy appeared once more. Just as it approached, Jack, pretending to sleep, grabbed it with both hands. He roared and slapped the poor fairy several times. Terrified, the fairy begged for mercy, explaining that fake teeth could only be exchanged for fake money. But Jack wouldn't listen. He forced the fairy to hand over all its riches. With no choice, the fairy promised to deliver 24K pure gold to Jack's mouth every day from now on. Jack was thrilled and fell asleep smiling. But at daybreak, all his friends just stared at him in shock. He looked in a mirror, a mouth full of gleaming gold teeth. Before he could show off, the sound of hammering rang in his ears. The next second, to his horror, he saw his best buddies walking toward him with tools in hand.